Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of In the Green Room. This is episode 3. This is after the big win against the Wanderers. I'm here with my trusty co-host, Justin Pugga. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm very, very well.
Recovered?
I'm just getting there. We're getting to hurry along because our mate Billy here was a bit late, weren't you, mate?
I was. I had to go see the specialist, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
What have you done? What's the...
Yeah, let us all know. Let us all
verdict?
Pretty bad news. I've done my ACL, I've done my meniscus, I've torn cartilage off the bone, and probably shouldn't play footy ever again, they said, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Have you heard that before, though?
No.
No, it wasn't as bad last time?
Nowhere near. This is he said I did an absolute number on it this time, so...
How was the emotions after hearing that?
Shit house, especially after the game we just had on the weekend, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is, you can't get too caught up on it, and...
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards, eh?
Mate, at least you got to be a part of that game. How was that?
Mate, that was the best game I've been part of. Even a guy on the opposition said that when they lost. So in front of 3,000 people, Anzac Day, Townson Oval, doesn't get any better than that. So that's the last game I'd probably play. So not many people can say they did that as their last game.
Yeah, so it was 3,000 people.
They reckon on paper. So
I reckon more. It's the biggest crowd I've ever seen.
It was the biggest crowd I've ever seen. It was the best crowd I've ever. It was the best home game I've ever been to, and in, I don't know, 10, 15 years of,
That's the best crowd I've seen, even when the rugby league plays down here. That was awesome. It was great to be a part of. It was almost as if the people in the crowd were out there playing with you. It was great.
The boys were going mad out there, so it was one of the best games I've ever been a part of. So.
Could you hear the north corner, the northeast corner over there?
100%.
You could?
100%.
They were giving it to, I think, Lockie Earp that came on for Billy Coffey. In the first half, they were giving it to him. I was over there. Yeah, they picked him out.
Yeah,
they were just into him. Yeah.
Heard it the whole game. It was good.
Yeah.
And how far along into the game was it when you did your leg?
The last 2 minutes of the game.
So at least you got to play the whole game.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
And so is that curtains now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it depends on... I'm going to see Jai Kumar on Monday, so depending on what he says and how the surgery goes, I'll know more after that. But looking at this stage, that's it.
Nah, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear, but...
That's all right.
That's the game we play. When we sign up to play, we know the risks involved, and unfortunately it hasn't gone in your favour.
Is what it is, mate.
But we had a few other injuries on the weekend. Our guest from last week, Billy Dunn, he's full rupture of his Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
This show's cursed.
Yeah. The Billy boys.
Who else?
We had a few injuries.
Sikiotis
Did his wrist
Did his wrist?
arm? Yep.
It
was horrible.
Will Frost, hamstring.
Will Frost, his hamstring in the first minute.
Yep.
Was it?
That's right.
But that just goes to show. Will Frost did his hamstring in the first minute. Bridie moves into 10.
Yeah.
Tommy Smith came on.
Yep.
It just didn't miss a beat, did it? Just was.
We were that short on front rows that I had to play hooker at one stage.
Did you?
I've never played hooker in my whole life. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In contested scrums?
Yeah, in contested scrums.
How'd your neck go?
Oh, I was sore, but it was it was fine. They didn't have the best scrum on the weekend.
Were you throwing the line out?
No, God, no. You wouldn't want me throwing a line out. Lockie Muir jumped in and did that.
Oh, did he?
I think he won 2 from 3 when we did it too, so not too bad.
Yeah, right.
Well, mate, you're sort of lucky in the way that you got injured, because once you put your hand up to go on the front row, there's no going back.
Exactly right. Especially with the amount of injuries we have at the moment. So.
Well, Billy can do it. Just put him in there.
Yeah.
I've never gone in there.
No.
Never will.
Yeah. I went in there for a bit. I'm one of the rare ones that's actually gone back out, and I finished up in the centres.
Did you?
So, yeah, I'm quite lucky I got out of there. The skinny neck couldn't cop it.
Oh, wow.
Playing against Lamont in a final there, I got bent up like a pretzel. Mate, my neck's never been the same since.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mate, you come from Orange?
Yeah, around Orange. I went to school in Orange and always just lived around the area sort of thing.
Yeah.
Small town.
So how did you end up here at the Greens?
At the Greens? Well, I actually started off at the uni. So I went my first 2 years living on college up there. So I had naturally played for them and then wasn't enjoying myself. So I heard this was a pretty fun club to be at. So here I came and haven't looked back since.
Yeah, right. Who'd you hear that rumour from?
I'm not sure. I can't remember who it was back then. I think Gil might have been the first person on the phone to me. So,
yeah, fair enough.
And the way he was talking it up, I was like, yeah, absolutely. It sounds exactly like the sort of place I want to be at.
That's right.
And it has been.
Yeah.
And there's a fair few of you blokes that have come over from uni. Do you cop much flack from uni once we're playing against them?
Well, they've got that big of a turnover of players that there's not that many there that we still know. There'd only be probably five or six blokes there that I still know from when I was playing there. So apart from that, it's just all fresh people, which is part of the reason I sort of left. I didn't like the culture that it was. So yeah.
When players are coming and going so quickly. There's no real culture that gets built, is there?
It makes it very hard.
Very difficult for uni to do that, I think.
Yeah.
No discredit to them.
No, I did enjoy my time there, but it was time for me to move on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Growing up in Orange, you played rugby out there, or?
Yeah, and it was freezing. It was terrible to play rugby out there. It was absolutely shocking. Half the time it'd be sleeting or nearly snowing on you.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely terrible.
And a lot of trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of trouble. Yeah, so the bus trips would be the go. Yeah. So our biggest one.
Nothing wrong with a bus trip.
Biggest one was out to Narromine. I think it was a 3-hour drive, but it usually takes about 6 hours on the bus to get back. So you can imagine the status by the time we got back after those ones.
Yeah, we'd love people to be around.
All the pit stops.
Yeah, exactly. That was good fun.
Yeah, right.
It was great playing footy out there.
We're just trying to rush through it tonight because we've got a committee meeting on, so we're just trying to hit everything at once. We might have to slow it down to listen to what we're saying. But on the weekend as well, we had 2 suspensions with 2 red cards. We have Phil, he's received 1 week, and Lockie Miller, he's received 1 week for the punch-up that happened down here in the the south-west corner here. So
yeah, right.
That's just how it is, yeah. They come back last night, I saw Phil, so that's just how it is.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was good to have a little bit of a...
Absolutely, it's a game of footy.
Yeah, I think the other fellow that from the Wanderers, he's going to get a fair few weeks, which... Yeah, you think he punched about 4 or 5 blokes, so you can't go doing that,
Yeah, can't be going doing that. Exactly right.
Well, hopefully it isn't the end, but if it is, do you reckon you'll hang around the club, obviously?
Absolutely.
Is there something, maybe get involved in the coaching next year with the club, or helping out in some way?
It's not exactly something I've thought about yet, like coming straight
obviously, but
straight from there to here, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You got to get involved somehow, otherwise, you just get a bit stagnant on the sideline. You just become part of the furniture, really. But yeah, I'd like to, of course, at one point.
Hey, people that are part of the furniture in the Greens.
They're
some of the best people.
Yeah, exactly right.
Mate, we hold the club up.
But that would be good at some point.
You got one person that's part of the furniture. You just walked in, straight to the bar.
Yep.
Old Trez.
Absolutely.
All right, mate. We'll try to get through this quickly, but what is some of the stuff that you get up to away from rugby? What do you...
Away from rugby, I spend a fair bit of time at the pub.
Yeah.
So rugby was actually keeping me away on a Friday afternoon, so I don't know how that's going to go anymore.
You're a good rugby boy, I suppose.
What else do I do? I don't mind going camping, do a little bit of fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, what else?
Have you been out on the boat with him? He goes out fishing a fair bit.
He'll have to take me out sometime. I'm pretty horrible, but no doubt you'll show me.
You've got to drink and piss, aren't you?
Yeah.
How can you be bad at fishing?
What?
How can you be bad at fishing?
Well, as long as you're good at drinking, that's all you need to be able to do.
Exactly.
That's all fishing is, isn't it?
Yeah. Put it in the water, reel it in. Oh, well, no fish here, move on. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Now, how was your recovery with the knee the next 2 days after we played, mate? Look after it?
Yeah, absolutely. Looked after it. I think I was out till about 1 o'clock on Saturday night after the win. Had to celebrate that one against Wanderers.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I was at the pub again at 10 o'clock in the morning on Anzac Day. So
yeah, how good's that?
So yeah.
What time did you pull up that?
Like 5 in the morning, I think we pulled up.
Right.
Yeah,
Back at home, we kicked on for a bit. So. Looked after it.
What about you, Pugga? How'd you go? Did you come down to Burwood after?
No, I didn't. I left and went straight to a 40th.
Oh, yeah.
I was home at 11:30.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I'd had quite a few.
I hadn't seen the Burwood like that in years. I haven't been in there in years, mind you, but that was like some old school stuff. Now that they've removed all the pokies out of there and
Isn't it
stuff,
great?
it's awesome.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's great.
Yeah.
Squeeze those few more in.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they helped us out there by letting a few in there.
Did the days of the week get sang?
Yes. Oh, of course.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, of course it did.
It did.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Big
It
Merewether
was
was
the
up
full.
there.
Yeah, it was the full repertoire.
Merv doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the full repertoire.
Yeah.
The whole thing happened.
I had a couple of girlfriends that come across to just
A couple?
Yeah,
Couple of girlfriends? Hey.
Friends that are girls.
That's what you get up to after rugby. Okay.
They were just sort of standing there in the room just going, what is going on here? They were loving it, though. It's awesome.
Yeah. Everyone does love the 7 days of rugby, don't they?
Yeah. The first time I took my wife down there for the 300 club, she was like, what is this?
Yeah.
I was like, this is what it is.
This is what it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
That's why we bleed green, everyone. We
Exactly.
bleed green.
All right, well, let's quickly wrap this up. But three players from any era that you may not know a lot of the old boys.
Yeah.
But you know a few of the older guys that have played, like us two.
Yeah.
3 players that you'd bring on end of season trip. So it's me and James. We're already in. We're there.
Yeah, we're driving the bus.
Yeah.
So we pick
3
3 other
players.
players.
We're not driving the bus.
All right.
No drink and drive.
All right. So go Lockie Miller to start with. He's just standing on the piss. Great fun.
Okay.
100% of the time.
Yeah.
Strawny for someone to pick on.
Ooh. Yes, I like
So
that.
Billy gets a break there.
Yeah.
Who we got next? Probably Carlton, the Crouching Tiger. He's a silent assassin on the piss. He's good fun.
Blake Crichton.
Really surprises you. Yeah.
He is fun, actually.
He is fun.
He's
a good man.
It's a good one. So you were here when we had the old green room. What was your best memory from there?
In the old green room. Oh, God, probably sitting around underneath it after our last game, running out from it, and just all the boys just getting right around it. There was probably, nearly 100 of us in there, I think.
Yeah.
Singing our old songs.
Singing the songs, everyone's going mad. Yeah, that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
That was a good send-off.
Great day. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Really good.
Yeah, right. That was good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so the boys have got uni this week. I'm not sure how they're going. Billy was telling me they got a really good scrum, so that's something to look out for at set piece time.
We usually do have a good scrum, yeah.
So, another game here at Townson, so we're really looking forward to that. I'll just read the team list out. So, Phil Ryan missed out this week because he was red carded. What's that fella's name, Bill, that's in? Well, anyway, we don't know who's at number 1 today.
Big Dwayne,
Our producer doesn't know.
Did you say he's out? Well, anyway, Dwayne's in at this stage. Brad Lowder's in there for Billy Dunn. Tom Newman's still in. Luke Corrigan's in. Ben Fleming, Lachlan Milton. Ollie Crow's in the side now. Number 8, I'm not sure because Lockie Miller's still out. Eli McCulloch, Sam Brout, Jackie Miller, Tom Smith, Jason Milligan, Chicky Sigiotis and Sam Rouse. So
that's still a great backline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rousey, you got players player.
Rousey should have got it, I believe.
There's Bridie, Rousey and Cheeky. Those three would have been, I reckon.
They were incredible. They were absolutely amazing, especially Rousey. He was...
Wouldn't he? I saw Rousey when I rocked up about 11 o'clock. I've never seen him more pumped for a game.
The way he's been approaching everything this year, it's very, very professional. He's going to be unreal this year.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
There was one stage there where Bridie kicked it cross field, deep in our own half, and Brady was just...
Rousey
just screaming on a whip, boom.
Inside to Tommy Smith.
That was brilliant, mate. That's Greens rugby at its best.
And ran around Simmons, which is no mean feat.
As that happened, I was walking around the back here, just right behind a couple of Wanderers, mates of mine, as it happened. I was just...
rubbing him on the back.
Yeah.
How's that one feel?
Try and catch him.
That's one of the better tries you'll see, the crossfield kick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully it's a big home game, home crowd again.
Yeah, hopefully we can roll off the back of that and keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep people coming down. That'd be
good.
Great.
Yeah.
Right, it's done.
Thanks for coming in, mate.
No worries.
Sorry about the injury.
Buddy.
Hopefully
Sorry,
it isn't the end of you.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll see how we go anyway. See how the surgery goes and everything, go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right, this episode is brought to you by the Burwood Inn. They've supported the club for a really long time. We had a good night down there on Saturday night. There's many nights to come. So thanks very much to Burwood. Thanks everyone for tuning in again. It's only a short one, but next week we'll be back. Thank you.